Hello everyone, this is Himanshu Pandey welcoming you all in the world of economics. I am going to introduce you with another branch of social science that you were aware of history, civics, political science, and geography only. But from the class 9 standard onwards, class 9 onwards, you will have one more subject that's economics. Economics is a new subject, and basically, the people treat it before studying only as a matter of money. So it's not only about the money, and there's a vast theories behind it, and it's actually a kind of economic management before you. When we talk about the economics, before jumping to the definition directly, it's very important that what are those things which are necessary to develop within our minds? Because before understanding the meaning of economics, it's very important to feel the economics around you. And the bottom line of economic principles is that no one can live without economics because you are quite new to the subject and it is not digestible at the very beginning. But let me assure you that this journey which we are going to embark is definitely going to be quite interesting because now we are quite capable of handling the matters of economics. So, when we talk about economics, we'd like to ask you a couple of incidents or a couple of activities around you. Just look around you in your family who are the earning hands, who are not the earning hands. The earning hand is someone, most of the families, we see that these are the fathers, right? Only the male person is earning, female person, or your head of the family, female. She is a housewife, and children are generally engaged in their studies of schooling or colleges. Or once they build their career, they engage themselves in any economic activity. Economic activity means any activity which enables you to earn some money behalf of any productive work. That's an economic activity. Like I am teaching you, I'm doing a productive work here, and I am getting paid for that. I am getting paid salary. In the same way, doctor renders his services to treat the patients. In lieu of that, he demands salary or fees. A laborer who is working in the field, he also demands some wages. In the same way, any person who is doing any kind of work in practice frequently, right? Because there could be some exceptions, like suppose if you receive some pocket money from your grandfather or from your father. So that's not an economic activity. You may say that the money is getting exchanged. You are taking money from your parents in form of pocket money or kind of a scholarship you receive from your school. These are not the examples of economic activities. These are kind of current transfer or transfer payments. In economics, we call them transfer payments or current transfers. That means the transactions, those economic transactions, because money is involved, so definitely it's an economic transaction, but it's not an economic activity. Why? Because here you are receiving money without doing any productive work. Productive work means what? You must sell some sort of goods and services. Here, the word goods and services is also kind of a little new. Services could be very familiar, but we will see the detailed meaning of goods and services. The goods are those materialistic items which you see around. Whatever is available, those are goods. And these goods are made by either nature or by the man. So these goods are generally used for the direct satisfaction of the human wants. Human wants means your want, my want, and everyone else who is on the earth. Talking further about the services, services are those non materialistic items. Non materialistic means which you cannot see, those which are intangible. Intangible means what we can't see. So, services are those non materialistic or intangible or invisible items which lead to, again, as the same in the same way as the goods function, services also function in the same way. The purpose of rendering services is to satisfy human wants. As I am rendering services, I'm not selling any goods to you. But yes, when you purchase some gatia, then you are purchasing goods. The shopkeeper is selling you goods. If you purchase a packet of flour, then that's a good for you. So these are the goods which you can see, and the services cannot be seen. So the service of any teacher, service of any doctor cannot be seen. Though you may record the lectures as I'm doing now, you can have a prescription, but the services cannot be seen. So taking the discussion forward here, we were discussing about the economics and general examples before us. So I was telling that look at or look in your own family. Who is that person who is earning money? And who is that person between your father or mother, who is the one who is taking charge of the family? Most of the times we see in the Indian families that the male persons, they are engaged in some sort of economic activities, and the females are taking charge. They are the house managers. They are taking charge of the houses. Now, talking about the children, they are mostly engaged. If we talk about you, you are engaged in your studies, right? And I also gave you the example that in case you have completed your education, if you fall also in the economic activities, then you also become a part of this economic system. So, yet we are talking about the role of the people around us. Your father is earning, your mother is she is taking charge of your house, and you people are engaged in studies. So economics is all about that what these individuals are doing, what the society is doing, what your state is doing, what your country is doing. So now I come to the definition of economics. Economics is that branch of social science. This is also a branch of social science. When you refer to the school of social science, there are various branches, and among those branches, economics is one of them. So, economics is that branch of social science which studies how to satisfy the unlimited human wants, which, unlimited human wants through the limited resources. Now, it's very important here that first we should know the meaning of what are human wants, how are they unlimited, and what are the limited resources. First, let me tell you the meaning of, let me explain you that how the human wants are unlimited. You have consumed your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. You have consumed television. You have consumed water. You have consumed electricity. So that's not the end use of any of these facilities. That means today, if you have consumed any of them, then it is not the last use of that commodity. Yes, it may be possible that you may consume a commodity and then you dispose it off, you sell it off to anyone else, or its life is completed, right? But will you are you going to demand it again in the near future? Definitely, you are going to make the demand, and that's why we human beings or our human wants are unlimited. We have no end of our wants. But the main problem on the earth is that our resources, they are scarce. The scarce word means limited. Our all the resources what you see around, the natural resources or the man-made resources, they are limited, and this limitation is applied on every individual, whether it is you, it's me, or it's Mukesh Ambani, even on the richest person of this earth. Yes, one can have a lot of money with him, but there is definitely an end of the money in hand through which you can purchase these resources. And resources are also limited for the every individual in this society. So human wants are unlimited and the resources are limited. When you look around, then you find that the land area is limited. Can you increase the land by your own? Yes, you can purchase the land and you can increase your own property. But the land area which is available on the earth, that cannot be expanded, that's limited. It cannot be expanded further. Hence, we see that resources are limited. There could be an exception here. In your mind, it could be running on that the sun. or the air, these are unlimited resources. Yes, these are the exceptions. These natural resources are available at present in abundant. So let the exceptions be aside, and we talk only about the economic theories, which is applied commonly on all of us. So in majority, you see that the most of the resources are limited. Our human wants are unlimited. So we come to the definition again now, that social science, oh sorry, economics is that branch of social science which deals with that how to satisfy. So economics is that subject, it is that discipline which studies that how to satisfy our unlimited human wants with some limited resources. And now I'm going to make one more addition here: how to satisfy our unlimited human wants with the limited resources which could have or which may have alternative uses. Now, what does that mean? Your human wants are unlimited, that's a digestible fact. Now, natural resources or all the resources which are available, these are limited, that's understandable. But these natural or these resources have alternative uses. That means what? See here, what do you do the money available with you? In case when you receive money from your father, or your father earns the money, what does he do there? The father, he allocates the income earned on the budget planning. He spends the money not only on your school fees, but he also spends money on your excursions, on your food, on the light, on the recharges, on fuel, on rent, and many other expenditures, which your only father can explain. So today, with this discussion, I advise you to sit with your father and ask him that where does he spend, or where your parents, how do they plan to allocate your income in the various expenditures. Yes, definitely they are saving money also for your bright future. So here we wind up our discussion of that what is economics, because in class 9 we would be limited with the meaning of economics till here only, though there's a vast meaning of economics and there's a huge history behind it. And I would like to brief the history of economics here. That economics, the word economics, basically it is derived from two Greek words. The word is oiko, that is oikou, and you will always find some synonyms in the Greek language as well. So oiko plus nomos, nomos. So oikou plus nomos. Oiko means a household, nomos means how to regulate it, how to handle it. So basically, how to manage, how to control, how to regulate a household or a society. So this is what the economics is all about. Oiko plus nomos. Now that means we are reading that how to manage our own family, how to manage a state, how to manage a country, how to manage this world. This is what the economics all about.